Let me guess. You want to learn how to build your credit with credit cards? Well, let me just tell you one thing real quick. It starts with something called the cut date. Yeah, that's right. The cut date. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll let you know exactly what that is. Without further ado, cue the intro. What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Juan, back at it again with another video, and today we are talking about how to use credit cards to your advantage to build your credit. Okay, even if you have bad credit right now, you messed it up in the past, whatever the case may be, this video is for you to help you get it back up to par. And if you're liking my content so far, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out, lets me know you guys are liking what I'm doing so far. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So first off, I want to start from our beginners to help you guys out that don't even know what a credit score is. All right, so your credit score, your FICO score, is the main one you're going to want to listen to, all right, or know about. Your FICO score is a 3-digit number. It's based on your credit report. So they come up with this algorithm of how your credit is supposed to be based on this 3-digit score. Okay, so and this number lets lenders know your credit worthiness, if your credit risk, or how risky you are based on this 3-digit number. And it also lets them know your ability to repay a loan, or if they get in a line of credit, whatever the case may be. And there's 3 main bureaus that this credit report is based off of. It's going to be Experian, it's going to be TransUnion, and it's going to be Equifax. Those are the 3 main bureaus that most lenders deal with for the most part. So I kind of want to get into now how this is broken down as far as this score is going to be in a couple different departments. All right, the first is going to be 35% of that pie is going to be for your payment history. So basically what this is your ability to pay back your debt, any loans that you have, credit card, whatever the case may be. This is 35% of that. Now collections are also in this category too. So just having one collection on your credit report can bring this score, this part of your credit, down drastically. And remember, you want to have this part looking phenomenal because this is 35% of your credit report. So a lot of people get messed up when they have collections and stuff like that. This is very important. This can mess you up huge. So you want to have that on point. The next part is 30% of your credit, which is going to amount owed / utilization. So any loans that you have, any outstanding balances that you have, any credit card debt, or whatever the case may be, that's what this category is going to be for. Also put in that utilization, because when you have credit cards, that is what you're going to want to track. That's what's going to really ding this part of your credit, is if you have high utilization. They say your utilization was actually supposed to be under 30%, but I actually recommend it's under 10%. You're gonna get the best results from having it under 10%. So moving on, the next category is length of your credit history. This is 15% of your score. So basically, this is gonna be how much credit history do you have? Have you shown ability to maintain credit for 5, 10, 8, 9, 12, 15, 20, however many years that you've established credit? That's what this is going to be about, to let the lenders know a good amount of ability to pay back loans, credit card debt, that type of thing. Okay, 10% of that is going to go to new credit. Okay, so when you get new loans, you get new credit cards, that type of thing, these new inquiries, that's what that is for. And then our last portion of this pie is the 10%, which is credit mix. Okay, so that means if you have a good proportion of different types of credit, you have auto loans, student loans, credit cards, mortgage, that type of thing. So that's going to let them know that you can manage multiple different types of credit. So let's get into the nitty gritty of it, guys. How to use credit cards to pay or to build your credit. That's what we're all here for. So paying off your credit card in full every month. I know everybody says that, but this is really the key to this. You want to pay off your cards in full every single month. Okay, you don't want to be carrying balances. For the number one reason of this is because you don't want to be paying interest. In this credit card game, if you're paying interest, you might as well not do it. There's no point. The rewards that you're getting, if you are getting rewards for any type of cards that you have, it's offsetting that by a lot if you're paying interest. Okay, so just don't pay interest. It's not worth it at all. It defeats the whole purpose of having a credit card. Okay, So also you want to make sure that you're keeping your utilization, like I said earlier in the video, you want to make sure it's under 10%. Okay, if you are going to carry a balance, make sure it's under 10% because it's going to keep your credit looking pristine. It does show that you're using your card, so that's a good thing, but you just want to get over 10%. That's what I say. They usually say 30%, but I don't even want to get that high. If you're going to carry a balance, just keep it under 10%. You're going to see growth in your credit score throughout the months and years if you keep practicing these good habits, okay? And also, this is the number one key. This is what I do. A lot of credit card nerds and gurus, whatever you want to call them, this is how we do it. You want to know the close date or the cut date for your credit card, okay? So we'll go give an example here. My Amex that I have, the cut date on that card is actually the 19th. So whatever charges that you have coming up to that date, you wanna make sure that you pay it off in full by that date, because that is the date when the statement actually cuts. A lot of people get this confused. They think once their statement actually cuts and then they report to the bureau, that's when it's due, which is technically true, but then that amount is going to get reported to the credit bureaus. So you're going to have a super high utilization if you had, say you have a credit limit for $1,000 and you've charged maybe $500 or $600 worth of charges to your card for the month and you didn't pay it off before that cut date. Now they're going to report that $500 or $600 balance to the credit bureaus, and now you're going to have a 50 or 60% credit utilization, which is crazy high. Your credit's going to go down probably 60-70 points just from that alone. So you don't want to do that. You want to find out what the cut date or the statement close date of your credit card is, and once you find that out, you can kind of, it's a little strenuous, don't get me wrong, but once you find this out, it's going to make your life so much easier because you'll know that you need to pay off your balance in full by that date. And once you do that, then by the time they close the statement out and they report, it's going to report a zero balance, but it's going to show actually you paid on your card for the month because you technically did, and you just paid off the balance before they reported the balance to the credit bureau. So it's going to continue to build your credit. You're going to still show activity on your credit report from that card, but you're not getting a balance reported to the credit bureaus, which is exactly what you want to do, okay? So this video is supposed to be real quick just to show you guys how to really do this, how to get it done. And like I said, the main thing is just that statement cut date. When you have these credit cards, once you find that out, make sure you pay the balance in full by that day, and you'll have 0% utilization reporting to your credit. And trust me guys, watch as your credit score just skyrockets and goes through the roof. It's gonna happen, I guarantee you. Obviously you want to make sure that you take care of any collection that you have. If you have any auto loans, that type of stuff, that has to be in order obviously. But outside of that, if all that is in order, just doing this simple trick is gonna raise your credit score through the roof, I guarantee you guys. So that's all I have for you today. Again, please like and subscribe to the video, or to the channel, I'm sorry. Make sure you do that. It really helps me out, lets me know you guys are liking the channel. And also in the comments, you can drop a comment if you want to see any other type of content. If you got any questions for me, let me know. I'm here to help you guys. We're all on this credit journey together. I want to help everybody build it up and get to where you want to be. If that's 700 credit score, 800, whatever the case may be, it's definitely attainable, guys. It's doable for sure. Everybody can do it. You just have to know how to do it, okay, and put a game plan together. So without further ado, and with that said, guys, I'm out of here. Stay safe. See you.